Okay, hello. Welcome to Verbling. I'm Teacher Oakley, and once again, it's time for idioms. Today, we're going to be looking at idioms that are associated with the well-worn, well-known expression, time is money. Cha-ching! Okay, as usual, students will take turns doing some basic fill-in-the-blank exercises, and as we go along, we will be discussing the idioms as they come up and talking about them. And all the idioms we're talking about today have something to do with the idea time is money. Okay, so, okay, give me half a second here and we'll jump right in. And while I'm doing that, let me just do a little microphone check with everybody and say hello. I have no idea what order you came in, so ladies first. Hello, Senia. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And I was the first.
Good guess. You usually are, so it was a reasonable guess. Okay. I sorry, arbitrary. Galena, welcome
Yes, me again.
back. Welcome back. And okay, very good. Christian, how are you today?
Good morning. How are you today, and you?
I'm pretty good. I'm doing okay. Tired, a little tired, so if I'm not quite so on the ball today, please excuse me in advance. My brain is not fully functioning. I'm about 80% Christian. I have to be honest, to be honest. Uh, Hogan, welcome back.
Hi, how are you?
Uh, yeah, I'm hanging in. Okay. Um, okay, as we've been doing lately with these sort of more or less theme-based idioms classes, time is money being our theme. Okay, we're going to start with a little, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to look at literal meanings, but we're going to do a little mix and match exercise. So let me show you what we're doing here. Hang on. Okay, to start off with one extremely common collocation verb in money, spend money. We also spend time spending money. All right. The concept time is money is often repeated with English speakers. What I have here is 8 sentences, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And okay, we've got 8 sentences below. What we're doing here is a little mix and match exercise. 8 literal, 8 metaphorical. Which metaphorical sentence goes with the literal meaning? So we're going to actually look at these literal sentences and try to figure out which metaphorical sentence, using sometimes idioms or collocations that express the analogous nature of the verb. Which one matches? So that's the idea. Let me quickly say hello to Ken, and then we'll get started. Hey, Ken. Welcome. Hi, Ken. Ken, can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh.
Hello. Yes.
Yep.
Now. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, your connection sounds a little rough, spotty. I'm not sure. Hopefully it'll be okay. Okay. Senia, go ahead and give it a try. Okay. Very literal meaning.
I'm sorry, just before that, can you
Yeah.
explain the literal and metaphorical? I don't understand
Sure.
this problem. What am I supposed to choose?
Okay. Well, I think you'll see as we go along. Literal meanings are basically dictionary defined meanings. Metaphorical, the whole idea of metaphor is there's different types of metaphor, but a common type is analogy, where, okay, something is like something else. We use it kind of comparison. All right, throw a little Shakespeare at you, okay? A rose by any other name would smell so sweet. Okay, Romeo is talking to Juliet, and he's comparing her in a metaphorical way to a rose. Okay, a rose by any other name doesn't matter what I call you or how I think of you. Okay, uh, Shakespeare was really heavy into symbolism and metaphor. Okay, it's basically symbolism, Hogan. So basically what we're doing in this exercise, you read the dictionary definition, kind of straightforward sentence. A fork is made of metal is very literal. Okay. I reached a fork in the road in my life is very metaphorical. I'm comparing a fork in the road to a branching situation where I have a lot of different choices. That's metaphorical. All idioms are metaphorical, basically. They have a more abstract meaning. That's
Okay.
kind of the idea. All right. Okay, Senior, number one.
I spent over £100 today. It was spending at least 2 days in Oxford.
What? Okay.
I don't know because I read
Okay.
all the sentence and I have no idea actually.
Okay. Hmm. That's weird. Yeah, I don't get this either. What happened here? I don't get what that matches. Doesn't match anything. Okay. That doesn't match anything. Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I asked you before.
All
Probably
right.
the answer is
So I don't know
F.
exactly what I have to choose. It's a bit
Okay.
tricky.
Okay.
So
Wait a
try
minute.
the F. So it's like you spend not too much, just only you overpaid probably 100. So you are trying to save some minutes. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
It's the only one
Uh,
sentence that looks like you can
uh,
choose for the first one.
okay. I don't. What? Hmm. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. Oh, no, no, no. Actually, okay. I get it. No, I get it. I'm sorry. Confused myself. Actually, Xenia, you're totally right. Xenia had it right. Okay. The key here is spend money is literal. All right. But when we talk about spending time, you said C, right, Xenia?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
When we talk about spending time, that's more of a metaphorical meaning. Okay. All right. That's it. Actually, you had it right, Xenia. You're absolutely correct. So you're all right. You're taking the keywords or phrases here. I spent money. I spent time is the metaphorical use of spend. Okay. I get it now. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's the idea right there. All right, Galena, number two.
With that logic, probably for the second one, the answer will be, let me, trying to save. So it's F probably.
Yes, it is. Okay, you can save money. Again, coming back, I should have said this before. Coming back to the whole idea, everything's going to have to do with the metaphorical idea. Time equals money. Time and money are the same thing. So all of these are literal sentences are about time, are about money. So the metaphorical sentences above are about time and how we use the expressions in the same way. So that's it. Yes, Galena, you're correct. It'll save time. Save money, save time. That's it. Okay. Now we got it, I think. Christian?
Yeah. 2000 for holiday. What a waste of money. Um, I think is we can say G. Venice is definitively worth a whole week.
No, I think the whole idea is wasting money. Okay, think money, time.
Money times. Okay. Okay, B. 4 minutes waiting for a bus.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yes, because I don't understood before, the
Right.
metaphor. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We're just basically looking at the literal verbs, especially in collocations we use with money, which we also use with time. And we're just trying to show how very frequently the same phrasings, the same verb noun collocations happen, time and money. Time is
Yeah.
money is the whole concept. We're doing it backwards. We're doing money is time. Actually, we're kind of going backwards here, but yeah, that's the idea. All right. Yeah, you waste time, you waste money. Okay. Hogan, number 4.
Number 4, can you spare me 50, what is P? 50 pint?
Pence, I think.
It's a kind of
British.
money? British, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you spare me 50 pence for a cup of tea? Spare, think. I think letter A. Could you spare 5 minutes for a chat?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So what Hogan, what does that mean if you ask somebody for could you spare money? Could you spare time? What
Spare time. I know you're busy, then, but can you give me 5 minutes to talk, for example? Like
Yeah,
spare me means make some time to give me that. So either
yeah,
money or either time. You can
that's right.
use both.
Right, and we have this strong collocation spare time. What do you do in your spare time? Like when you're not busy working and living your life, when you have extra time. And same thing in English, like beggars on the street may ask you for spare change. Spare change? Got any spare change? They may shake a little can or something. Got any spare change? Extra. Extra time, extra money. All right, that's it. Ken, number 5.
I could manage 70 pounds a week, but I simply can't afford 500 pounds for a flat.
Okay, it's 100, but whatever. All right, okay. Okay. What do we got here?
Venice is definitely worth a whole week.
No, nothing really about worth. Pay attention to the verbs. Okay, you can manage this. You afford.
Mm. It was spending the last 2 days in Oxford.
Nope. I think you can just.
Okay. I'm so busy at work. I cannot afford more than a week off at a time.
Yeah, that's it. You can just basically match the verbs here in this exercise. It's actually a lot. It's really super easy when you think of it that way. All right. Yeah, I can't afford to. I can't. In a lot of expressions about time. I can't afford to waste time. I can't afford to spend time. I can't afford. Right. It's very commonly used with time, as well as obviously afford literally is usually in reference to money. By the way, also manage. We also use manage with time quite a lot. I can't seem to manage my time. I never have enough time in the day. You manage your money, you manage your time as well. That's not here in the exercise, but it's also true. Okay, Senia, back to you.
I ran out of cash. Is there a cash machine anywhere near here? You'll have to finish now. We've run out of time.
Okay, you can run out of time. Of course, run out, phrasal verb, it has many, besides you can run out the door, literally, very literal meaning. Run out, I mean, phrasal verbs frequently have a very literal physical meaning, and then they have more abstract meanings, idiomatic. You can run out of time, you can run out of money. Senia, what else can you run out of?
Run out of sugar, run out of eggs, run out of bread.
There you go. Pretty much anything, exactly. So as a phrasal verb, it can be used for pretty much anything, not just time and money. Yeah, thank you. Galina, number 7.
Buy a second-hand car. New ones just aren't worth the money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have difficulties here.
I think the key word we're looking here is worth. What's something worth? What's the value in money? What's the value in time?
B, 40 minutes wait for a bus. What a waste of time. No?
No, I don't think so.
Then G.
No? Well, okay. Yeah, actually. All right. It could be G or C. It's worth spending time, or we've already used C because of spending. So, yeah, the only other option would be G, but actually C or G. Really, yes, Venice is definitely worth a whole week. Okay. Yeah, we actually, okay, that reminds me of a kind of a strange grouping of words, but very, very common English speakers use quite a bit, which also has to do with time. All right, Galina, have you ever heard of the expression worth your while?
Let me think. No, I don't remember that.
Or simply worthwhile? Okay. Meaning that it's, while has to do with time. This is actually a very, very old expression, meaning it's worth your time to do something. Oh yeah, it's worthwhile going to Disneyland for one day. It's worthwhile driving out to Carmel just to see what it's like. Something like that. So it's a common expression to say it, meaning it's worth your time, maybe your effort as well. But anyway, it's related to this idea of worth and time, and it's a very common kind of expression. Oh, I think it would be worthwhile. Okay. And last one here, number 8. Christian?
Okay, we made over £1,000 at our Christmas fair.
Okay, obviously you make money, strong collocation.
Yeah. H, I'm so busy at work. I can afford more than a week. No. I am busy
No.
today, but I can make. No.
Yeah, it's E, actually. I can make time is the key. I can make time for you. What does that mean, Christian? I can make time for you tomorrow afternoon. What is the speaker going to do?
I give you time for tomorrow. Tomorrow, no? I give you time.
Well, yes, but also it means they're going to do something to their schedule to create an opening of time.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea. I can change something. I can rearrange something to create a a span of time where I can talk to you or whatever. Yeah, I'll make time. Oh, I'm really busy, but I'll make time to do something. We also say I'll fit it in. I'll try to fit it into my schedule. I'll try to make time. Okay, well, make and money are very strong. Okay, these are examples. Basically, what we're looking at here is basically all verbs and collocations with money and time, and all of these are very, very common. There are others that are not even here. You invest money, you invest time. So there are others that you could probably think of. Okay. All right. All right. Here's a couple other. He spent his life working for the poor. All right. Fine. Simple spend. The government is living on borrowed time. Ooh. What does that mean? Hogan, what does this mean? The government is living on borrowed time.
I've never heard about that.
Can you
The
guess?
this government is living on borrowed time. No, I can't. I have no idea.
Well, as we all know, governments all live on borrowed money. Or many of them do, anyway. However, this expression means if the government is living on borrowed time or a company is on borrowed time, it means that basically they're not going to survive. The idea of borrowed time is that you've already taken more time than you should have. This particular statement, the government is living on borrowed time, would indicate that there's very soon going to be a revolution or the government will fall. Okay. Something like that. So to me, this would indicate a government that has a revolution on their hands and the president won't be the president very soon. Okay. That's the idea. If a company's on borrowed time, okay, they are in such bad shape that they're going to go out of business very soon. In fact, they probably should have gone out of business already. We can say about a person, if a person is living on borrowed time, there's something wrong. Maybe they have cancer or something, and the doctor said 6 months ago that you have 2 months to live, and they've lived 6 months. You could say they're living on borrowed time. Actually, that's probably the best illustration. Okay, again, here we go. Some straight up fill in the blank, and once again, a lot of verbs in here, but some other phrases and a couple of adjectives. Okay, keep in mind the whole concept is time is money. So let's continue. Ken, number 1.
I've had to go to the doctor about my eyes. I spend at least 6 hours a day in front of my computer.
Yeah. Okay. What you do with your time? You spend your time. That's it. All right. I spend at least 6 hours a day in front of my computer. Very good. All right, Senior, number 2.
If you want to get to college quicker, save time, don't drive, buy a bike.
I guess so. Yeah. I guess you. All right. Well, that all depends where you live, I guess, but okay. Sure, that's the idea. All right, if you're going to save time, you will use less time to, I guess, get to college. I guess they're talking obviously physically about moving from where you live to college. All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. Galina, number 3.
I don't get home till 10 o'clock every night, so I value the free time I have at weekends.
Okay, so if you value the free time you have, what does that mean, essentially?
To ask
Galina,
me, sorry. Yeah.
yeah. What is
You
the
appreciate it. You really value
right?
it. You
Exactly.
don't spend it on the things that you don't want to do.
Right. So you want to be useful with that time. You value it. Okay. It really right. Appreciate it. That's it. Uh, hmm. Uh, One co-location that does not work both ways with time and money is the common co-location of free time. You don't very often see the expression free money. Yeah, because it really hardly doesn't exist. Christian, number 4.
If you're thinking of going to see the new Bond movie, don't bother. It's it's a short of time.
Nope.
No, don't bother. You're thinking of going
Yeah,
to see. Don't bother. Don't bother. Don't bother. Don't bother.
yeah. So it's negative.
It's negative. It's a plenty of time.
No, plenty of time is a good thing. Don't worry, there's plenty of time. You
It's a
don't have
waste.
to hurry.
Waste. You can
Yeah,
say waste.
that's a bad time. Okay, now is waste here a verb or a noun?
I think it's a noun.
Of course it is. Has to be because we have an article in front of it. Yep,
Yeah.
you are correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5, Hogan.
Number 5. Sorry, I wasn't able to get that book for you. I just ran out of time.
Okay. I ran out of time. Very good. He had no more time. I thought of another expression that would fit here that's not in the lesson. Hogan, what would it mean if I said I lost track of time?
I lost track of time. I totally forgot what time is it now.
Yeah. That's right. I totally forgot what time it is.
What time it is, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Or what
totally
time it was. Either way.
So for example, like if you are in doing gamble, then there is no clock on the wall, so you don't know what time it is.
Which, by the way, there never is a clock on the wall. Is there? Yeah. Go ahead. Go to Las Vegas and find me a clock. I challenge any of you. Good luck with that.
On your arm, you will find it.
Yeah, well, that's not a clock. That's a watch, Galina.
Yeah.
So there. Yeah.
But if you want to check the time, you always can.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okie doke. Continuing with the next one. Number 6. Ken, back to you.
Can you spare a minute or two? I just want to ask you something.
Yes. Okay. Can you spare? Can you spare $1? Can you spare some time? All right. The common way to ask for time or money.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you say also, can you spend a minute for two?
Yeah, Christian, that's a good question. It is possible, but okay, that's very interesting. Can you spare a minute or two? It's very normal. Spend, you would actually have to, you can say it, but you wouldn't say doing what. Can you spend a minute or two talking to me? Can you spend a minute or two to clean up your desk? Can you spend a minute or two to do something?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Notice the use of the infinitive. To clean, to do. Yeah, you would have to change the sentence structure, but yeah, essentially meaning the same thing. But you would have to specify what you're spending time doing.
Okay.
Right. Just like you could never say, I spend time. That makes no sense by itself, right? I spend time. What? I spend time at the pool. Where? I spend time playing chess. What? Yeah, you've got to give more information. All right.
Can
Good
you use
question.
make instead of spare in this case?
Number 6, can you make a
Make
minute
a
or two?
minute or two?
No, that sounds weird.
It sounds weird.
It does sound weird.
Okay.
Okay. Now, okay, I know why you're saying that because earlier we saw the expression make time. All right, that's actually a very good question. All right. So when you say you can say, can you make time to talk to me for a minute or two? However, when we use this expression, make time, it's like you're scheduling, you're planning, you're thinking about talking to the person, not right now, but later. Can you make time to talk to me this afternoon? You would say, yeah, which, you know, assuming it's morning now. You would commonly say that basically you're asking about scheduling time, or if you're saying I'll make time for you tomorrow, all right, you're talking about scheduling or planning in the future. So when you say, can you spare a minute or two, that means right now. So that's the difference. So you
Okay.
can use,
Yeah.
okay,
That sounds
yeah,
good.
okay, yeah. Uh, all right, Senia, back to you on number 7 here.
I'm sorry, I can't make the time right now. I've got a plane to catch.
Yeah, that's right. That's the answer. I'm just thinking as an American, okay, I can't make the time right now. Basically, what we were just talking about. Um, all right, which would be maybe an answer to number 6. Can you spare a minute or two? I want to ask you something. You might say, I can't make the time right now. I have to tell you, though, Americans frequently would say, I can't take the time. Take the time to do that right now would be very common for Americans. Okay. Commonly we say, oh, it takes a lot of time. It takes 2 hours to get to Seattle, whatever. It takes time, talking about how long it takes to do something, but we can also use it here. That's why I kind of paused before I answered you. As an American, I would probably say, I'm sorry, I just can't take the time to talk to you right now. Because I think of make time as planning, not right now, so I would tend to say take here.
But there
Galina?
is no take here.
Yeah, there is no take here. Yeah, that's because this material is British, so occasionally we'll run into slight differences, British and American, and that was one. Yeah, okay. There is no take here, but that's the option I would choose if it were there. All right, Galina, number 8.
I work long. I can see.
You can't see it?
No, I can't. Oh, right now. I work long hours, so the time I spend with my family is very. Can you show me? The top. I would say it's very valuable to me. I don't know.
Well, if you use the adjective form, that would make sense.
Variable.
Valuable would make sense. Yes.
So prestigious.
Precious.
Yeah.
Precious, me precious. Gollum, Gollum, precious. Okay, sorry. Got lost in my own little world there. Thought I was a hobbit or something. All right, precious. Yeah. Okay, time is precious is a very common theme, common collocation. All right. We're wasting precious time. You may hear that. So this is a common collocation in English, precious and time. Stop wasting precious time. We have to do this right away. All right, Christian, number 9.
I hate airports. You so much just queuing. Can I see, please, the word?
Mm-hmm.
I hate airports. I can waste.
Yeah, and obviously with the verb this time.
Yeah.
That's it. You got it. All right.
Because I'm losing a time. Yeah. Okay.
You're losing time standing in line, queuing. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Hogan, number 10.
Number 10, I think we should hurry up. We are out of time. We are run out of time.
We're running out of time.
We are running out of time.
That's if we're out of time, it's already too late. Okay. If we're running out of time, it's getting close to too late. All right, you have run out of. There's another.
We are short of.
Yeah,
we are short of time. We are short of time.
We're short of time is also possible. We're running out of time. We're short of time. We're possibly we're losing time. We're losing time. Okay, Hogan, we're losing time. Why would I say that if we're losing time? It's kind of hard to explain what the difference is.
Losing time is we have given time. Then if you do not hurry up, then the time remaining will be the smaller and smaller. So that's we call it losing time. Is that right?
Well, kind of. A good example might be in a race. If you're running a foot race, if you're running a marathon, if the person you're competing with is ahead of you, and now they're more ahead of you, and now they're more ahead of you, and now they're more ahead of you, you're losing time to your competition. So it's kind of used in reference. We use losing time because it's in reference comparatively to somebody else or something else. Okay, we're not going as fast as we should be going in order to keep up. Is kind of the idea.
So you can use we are losing time in this case.
It might be. Okay, we're losing time if people are not moving fast enough. So compared to how fast you should be going, you're not going as fast as you should be. For example, your wife is putting on her makeup and your kids are trying to get in the car, and then they say, I gotta go to the bathroom before we leave. Oh my gosh, we're losing time. We're never going to get on the highway before 5 o'clock, and we're going to run right into rush hour. We're losing time. Okay, you're trying to get your family moving. They're not going as fast as they should be going. Okay, that's compared to how fast you had planned or you think is normal. So there, that's it. Okay. All right. Ken, number 11.
There's plenty of time. Don't worry. The train doesn't leave for an hour.
That's it. Okay. Plenty of time. Relax. And yes, you can have plenty of money. Relax. And either one is definitely a positive thing. Ken, do you like to have plenty of time and plenty of money?
Yes.
You do? Me too. What a coincidence. Yeah, me too. Definitely. Okay. All right, Senior, number 12.
There is no way I can afford, make the time to see you before the end of the week.
Yeah, lots of things fit here. You're absolutely right. We haven't picked a Ford, so I guess that's it. I can't make the time, so I won't be able to schedule you. I can't take the time. I just don't have the time. I can't afford the time. Very similar to I can't take the time. You're absolutely right. I can't spare the time to see you. I can't spend the time to see you, maybe, because you're actually defining how you're spending the time. Yeah, lots of possible verbs could fit here. You're totally correct. Time is like an hourglass. Okay. Hmm. Uh, okay. All right. Let's see what we remember. These common expressions with words from this unit. A little review. All right. Bye, Senior. Take care. A little review. Okay. By the way, because I just thought of it, a common expression. All right. Galena, what does it mean when I say when somebody comments there aren't enough hours in the day? What does that mean? What am I trying to convey?
It means that they have a lot to do, a lot of work to do, and they are running out of time. So it's like not enough time for them to complete all their tasks during the
Right.
day or the week.
Exactly what it means. Very good. And sometimes you will hear people just say that and maybe sigh. There just aren't enough hours in the day. Okay. Galena, number 1, see if you can remember. This is a little review.
I seem to blank all my time dealing with other people's mistakes. Spend all my time dealing with other people's mistakes.
Yeah. You might conceivably say I seem to waste all my time if you're really upset about that.
If you're really annoyed about this, yeah.
That's right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, very good. Christian, number 2.
I'm sorry, I just can't afford the time at the moment.
Yeah.
No?
Yes, but again, several answers are possible here. I just can't make the time, take the time, spend the time, spare the time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The meanings are virtually the same, and you could hear any one of them. Right. Hogan, number 3.
Number 3, could you spare me a minute or two?
That's it. Frankly, I didn't mention it. That's the best answer. Yeah, I didn't think of it, but just plain old give. Could you give me a minute or two, or could you give me $2? We also use. It's obviously a lot more blunt and straightforward. Spare is for some reason considered a little more polite. Not sure why, but it is.
How about borrow? Could you? It's not like. Could I borrow
Yeah,
you a
right.
minute or two? How about that?
Could you lend me a minute or two? Actually, yes, I have heard that. I don't think it's that common. Okay. Yeah, I have heard that. Could I borrow a minute of your time? Yeah, actually, Hogan,
Yeah,
don't
I
think
heard that
Borrow
one of
or
my
lend?
colleagues said. Yeah.
What is the correct answer? Borrow or lend?
you have to phrase it differently. Could you lend me, or could
Or can
I borrow?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I borrow money,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lend me money, right?
Definitely.
It is very common, Hogan, if you need somebody for some time. For example, we're working and you have an assistant, all right? Let's imagine your assistant's name is Paul. I might come to your office and say, Hogan, do you think I could borrow Paul for about half an hour? This is also
Okay.
very common, meaning that you want somebody to come with you, and it's probably not their primary responsibility. Well, like in my example, he's your assistant. You think I could borrow Paul for a little while? And you usually say for half an hour, for 10 minutes, whatever. That's very common. Okay, where are we? Where were we? Okay, Ken, number 4.
Stop waste your time. Get on with your work.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right. Ken, do you know any other ways
Mhm.
to express the idea of wasting your time, especially like at work?
Waste your Stop killing your time.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm glad you said that. Killing your time is not like wasting your time. If for example, you're at the doctor's office, there's nothing to do. You just have to wait until the doctor can see you. So you read those stupid magazines because you have nothing else to do. So you're just killing time. Maybe you play video games on your phone.
Mhm.
You're killing time. That's killing time. You have no choice but to wait somewhere, so you need to kill time. Okay, that's wasting your time would imply that there's something better you could be doing with your time. If you're killing time, there's no choice. There is nothing better you can do because you're stuck somewhere. But okay, if you're at work and you're not working, you're wasting your time. We can say goof off. Okay, stop goofing off. If you're wasting time at work, and the idea is that you're just wasting time. You don't want to start something. Maybe it's 4:45. You get off at 5, and you just finished your project. So you're gonna milk the clock until 5 o'clock. You're gonna get paid an extra 15 minutes or something. If you're milking the clock, you're purposefully just hanging around to make a little more money, but actually not doing any work. And sometimes you would hear English speakers say, so what are you doing? Just milking it. Milking it. Just milking it. Okay. Like milk a cow, you're trying to get as much out as you can, is the idea. Galena, number 5.
Why not read the helpline? You're always trying to solve the problem on your own. It will save your hours trying to solve the problems on
Well, the opposite.
the opposite, yeah. Then it will, waste your hours trying or kill your hours.
Well,
I
no.
think waste,
No.
no?
Here, okay. For me, the most natural word it'll take you hours trying to solve the problem on your own, or possibly cost. The opposite of save. It'll cost you hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll cost you a lot of time, which is the opposite of save. Yeah. I don't even know if that was in the lesson, but yes, cost, obviously with money, is also used with time. All right, Christian, number 6.
We'd better get a taxi to the station. We save of time, maybe. No? We're save of time. No? We waste of time if we
No,
speak. No?
just doesn't fit the sentence structure, Christian.
We'd better
Okay.
get a taxi to the station. We are.
Well, look at the R. So maybe ing verb, make present continuous tense.
Saving of time. We are saving of time or spending of time.
No, if you're saving, the idea here, we better get there. We're in a hurry. We're running out of time.
Running out of time, yeah.
Running
Yes.
out of time, or what was the other one? We're short of time. We're running out of time. Yeah, either one you could use here.
It's difficult, huh, to understand that.
Yeah. Well, not for me, because I've,
I,
I've heard all these expressions since I was a baby. So, you know. Okay. Yeah. It's the same thing. We're running out of money. We're running out of time. Okay. We don't have enough to do something. So, time is money. So the whole idea is you can kind of think about the expressions you'd use for one, you could probably use for the other a lot. Okay. Well, sorry about my technical problems at the beginning of the class. I've got to get going. I've got another one-on-one class to get to. So thank you very much, everyone. You have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Thank you very much.